We're going to continue talking about converting, but now we're going to have a specific type of converting. We're going to be converting our volume measured in cubic units, like centimeters cubed for this problem, into a mass of water. So those are going to be measured in grams and kilograms. So you really have to pay attention to what unit you're working with. To start our problem, we're going to be working in centimeters. And since it's volume, because we want to know how much water can be put inside of our water bed, that's how I know it's going to be volume. And a water bed is a rectangular prism, so it's length times width times height. So for my problem here, that's going to be 180 times 210 times 20 to give me 756,000. Now my unit is centimeters cubed because I'm measuring the length, width, and height in centimeters. There are 3 dimensions, so I get centimeters cubed. I cannot stop the problem right there though. The problem isn't asking me for the volume. The problem is asking for the mass of the water that's inside this bed. So I'm going to convert this centimeters cubed into kilograms. And to do that, I'm going to use these conversions over here. So I know as a fact that 1 centimeter of water is equivalent to 1 gram. So this is the same thing as saying the 756,000 centimeters cubed, I can also say is 756,000 grams. Now my problem asks about kilograms, so I'm going to convert grams to kilograms. So to go from grams to kilograms, I'm going to divide, because I'm going from my small unit to my big unit, and I'm going to divide by 1,000. So I get my answer of 756 kilograms. Another way I could have thought about it, instead of thinking about the centimeters cubed being equivalent to a gram, I could have thought about a decimeter cubed, which is a liter, being equivalent to a kilogram. So way back here, the 756,000 centimeters cubed, I could have converted to a decimeter cubed. And I'm still going from my small to my big, so I'm going to divide. And I would be dividing by 10 cubed from centimeter to decimeter, which is also 1,000. So my work would still be the same, and I would still get 756 kilograms. So let's look at a couple more of these. So I just have some conversions here. And I'm going to start with B right here, 260 millimeters cubed. So 260 millimeters cubed, I need to convert to centimeters cubed because I'm asked how many grams there are. A gram is the same thing as a centimeter cubed. So when it's asking me about grams, I could really think about this problem as saying convert 266 millimeters cubed to centimeters cubed. When I go from millimeters to centimeters, I'm going from my small unit to my big unit, so I'm dividing, and it's by 10. And that's going to be cubed because my dimensions are cubed. So that gives me 0.26 or 26 hundredths centimeters cubed. Again, I converted millimeters cubed to centimeters cubed by this conversion. There's my work for that. And I know as a true fact that a centimeter cubed of water is equivalent to a gram. So those two units are the same to give me 26 hundredths as my answer. Which means if we look down here at C, centimeters cubed and grams are the same thing, so there's no work for this problem. Centimeters cubed and grams of water, a centimeter cubed of water, is the same thing as a gram of water. So same answer. Now back up here to A. A, I've got 2 ways I can work it. One, I can keep using my idea of a centimeter cubed is equal to a gram. Or I can use this new idea that a decimeter cubed is equal to a kilogram. Remember, a decimeter cubed is the same thing as a liter of water. So that means a decimeter cubed being a kilogram, just like C, there's not going to be any work. These are equivalent, so my answer is just 54. Now, if you don't want to have to remember 2 different rules, you can just remember one. So for instance, if I remembered a centimeter cubed of water is the same thing as 1 gram, I could work this decimeters cubed and change it to centimeters cubed. So to do that, to go from decimeters to centimeters, I'm going from my big to my small. So I'm going to multiply. From decimeter to centimeter is 10. I'm going to cube it because my units were cubed. So that gives me 54,000. So 54,000 centimeters cubed is the same thing as 54,000 grams. Now my answer asks for kilograms. So now all I'm going to do is convert the grams to kilograms. And I'm going to do that by dividing by 1,000. And that still gets me to 54 grams. Takes a lot more work, but you don't have to memorize two different statements about the mass of water. Either way is fine.